Hey there, makers, gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps, and snips. We're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips. From fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.
Hi friends, welcome to New in the Studio. My name is Lisa Schmidt and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm excited to share with you, I just guzzled some tea, so I'm like, I want to share with you a card. We have done kind of fun cards like these in the past, like a long time ago, but I haven't done them in a long time. They are called spinner cards and they really spin. So they're super, super fun. I'm going to make an Easter one and I'm going to make a spring one. And they're both going to be adorable. So you ready to get started? How are you doing on this Monday? Make sure you check in and let us know where you are coming from. All right. So first thing we're going to do is, and I got my two things mixed up here. So hang on a second. I was using two different containers and then I like piled it all into one. So here we go. The first one we're going to start with is, I love, love, love this Easter paper. In the Easter Joy Sweet Collection. Just love it. But I'm actually not going to, you could use that side. I'm going to use this side because I haven't used this side yet. And I do think it's so pretty. So this is just our standard half sheet. So it's 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. Just want to get that perfectly, really nicely in the middle. All right. So what I'm going to do here, actually I am going to need the bigger Big Shot, Dave. Okay. We are going to cut a hole right here, and that is going to make our little spinner. Okay, so I'm going to use so these are the Nested Essential dies, Stylish Shape dies. Gosh, use these all the time. And we're going to use two different sizes. So one size, this is the largest size. Thank you, love. And then the next size down we'll use for the inside for the spinner part. So right now we're just going to cut this outside part, and I'm going to take that off for a second. I am going to stick this on just with a little bit of adhesive here on the top so I can place it and I can get that stuck on, but then I'm going to peel it back off because we're going to need to do something inside it. So that's going to go there. I am using this 3M post-it tape. You can also use washi tape. I really like this one as well. So I'll stick that right there. All right. And this I can go through, flip this around. I can go through with 2 layers, I'm pretty sure. We'll see, because that's pretty thick, but I think I'm feeling confident. Actually, if I turn it over this way, it will go through even better. So I'll put my clean plate on the bottom and put that one on top. And because I taped it, there I feel confident. Let's just double check. Everything looks straight. Yes, I feel good about that. Because if you die cut it this way, it actually, the blade part of the die is up. So are they seeing it move or are they frozen also? Any idea?
You're seeing it move.
I'm frozen.
We're all good.
Okay. All right, look at that. So I did die cut out both, which is lovely. We'll see, maybe, hopefully I didn't speak too soon, but so let's take the die off. Get that off. And I use this tape over and over. You can use the same one many times. And yes, I did get it both. I think if I had die cut it the other way, so if I had done it this way, it might not have gone all the way through. All right, so now here comes, I'm just going to peel this off because here comes we're going to make our little mechanism and then we'll decorate it. We'll decorate the other one. Probably could have put a little less on here because that is where we're going to put some. There we go. All right, so this is the front of the card. Yes, that is where we're going to make our little spinny thing. So we've got 2 layers here. We're only going to use this one, so we could use this one for something else. Very cute. So I'm going to use white twine. And what I want to do is I'm going to lay the twine here because I want to make this inside part spin. And I'm going to get it in the middle. I've got a little bit of adhesive there, so I'm going to stick that on. I'm going to go up a little higher. And I'm going to put on some tear and stick tape there. And then I'm going to peel that off. And here, get that little piece off there, that sticky part, or the paper part, because I am going to come back down, because this is like my anchor. So I want this to be really, really sturdy, and I'm going to go closer to that center. Okay, I want this to be super sturdy. Hi, Tina. Hi, Mary Jo. Oh, Mary Jo said, I'm not seeing you. What are you seeing? I want you to see me because this is really cool. Can you see me now? Do you see me now? All right, so can you see me now? This piece, this little string here, you can just cut off or you can just tuck under there. It doesn't matter.
Everything looks good.
I want this to be nice and tight. Not so tight that I'm bending my cardstock, but I do want it to be really nice and tight. So let's grab some scissors here. Now I see you. Have you ever seen that new movie, Now I See You?
Now you see me.
Now you see me. All right, and I am going to give myself a little bit of space here. You can use fishing twine or any kind of twine. I'm going to use fishing line on my next one. So I want this to be kind of tight. Not, like I said, not so tight that I'm going to like bend my card. But again, I'm going to do the same thing. But on this one, I'm actually going to do 3 layers. Because, you know, when people, it's so fun and people are twisting it and turning it, and I don't want it to come out. This is like this is the fun part of the card, right? Tina and Mary Jo, have you guys made a spinner card? I'm guessing you probably have. Same thing, I'm going to go up one and I'm going to put this back on top of it just to make sure. I would not use regular adhesive because, a little bit tighter. Because the regular adhesive is not going to hold it well enough. So this is still the front of our card. So let's get this piece off. There it is. Okay, so we got all those little papers. And now I'm ready to put this piece back on. And I won't be able to, I won't see any of that stuff, but I will need some more adhesive. So let's get some adhesive around the edges here. I also want some in my corners. Don't want to go too close to the edge there. And a little bit here and here, all the way around my like circle. And down here and here. I'm leaving an edge because I know I have a border, right? So I don't want to get it so I don't have my border. All right, so this is going to fit. What is that? We don't need that little piece. Or this is going to fit right here. Right where I wanted it to be, just like that. I have a little hitchhiker here, just a little piece of paper. All right, so there is that. That's a little bit high. I could have tucked that in a little bit more, but that's still, I think it's fine. Okay, now we're going to use our spinner card piece, and I die cut out of Balmy Blue. I don't know if I said this is Shy Shamrock. It's just like the spring color of the year for me. So Balmy Blue, I went 1 size down. So this is the largest die of the Stylish Shapes dies. This is the largest circle, and then the next one down. So that will help it so I can do something super fun. So this is going to go here, and this piece is going to go here, and then we're going to decorate them. But of course, I am going to put, yep, you guessed it, I'm going to put a little bit more of this on here, and then I'll go ahead and seal it. But I want to get that string right in the middle there. Don't want it to go up too high. So I'm going to go this way, tear that, and then I'm going to go across with this little piece I have in my finger, on my finger. There we go. So peel that off. I had forgotten how fun these are, and I'm going to do this one just this way, just to make sure. Just to make sure we got everything there. Okay, then I'm just going to put adhesive on the back side of this one because this one is going to get stuck completely to it. So this one I'm just going to stick on here. And I think I said, but this paper is designer series papers from the Easter Joy Suite, which is so fun. Okay, and we're going to stick this right on top, just like that. So now we have our little spinning mechanism. And if you spin it, then when you close your card and when they open the card, it unspins. So how fun is that? Let's go ahead and pop this little quarter sheet on the inside. Got a lot going on there, Dave. I know you're handing back my things to me, but all right. So there's that. Now, what we're going to put on here is oh so cute. So I'm going to use my little Easter basket stamps. And what I want to use is, I think you'll be, I don't know. I was kind of proud of myself actually for figuring this out. I wanted to put grass on here. Let's get that going the right way.
Let's slide it over a little bit.
Yep, sorry. I wanted to put grass on here. So I thought, well, how can I get grass? Because if I put my grass like straight across, well, that's kind of a dud. So what I did is all of a sudden I thought, well, can I use the opposite side of the grass also? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
So I die cut out a little bit of a circle and then used my little grass die, which I do not see here right at the moment. The grass die, oh, here it is right here. Gosh, couldn't be any closer. And then just this one, I cut the circle because I don't want this to cut here. So then I cut it this way, upside down. And then obviously here's my little grass that I cut the grass first. And then I went with my little small circle. So I had that little edge. So we have two sides of this to decorate. So I figure we have enough. I think we have a good amount of grass here that we can use. All right. So looking at my stitches, this one's going to go on the inside because I wanted a bigger one on the inside. So this one's going to go here. And then I'm going to tuck in behind it a little bit more grass like that, just to get it a little bit more. All right, this guy is our, we're going to put a bunny on this side. So I'm going to stick that on. And I left the top a little bit loose so I can tuck this underneath it. I want to get my acrylic sheet, silicone sheet, because I don't want to get that adhesive all over. Hi, Diane. Yeah, that's not fun. So let's tuck this under here. I could have put that on first, but I wouldn't know where I wanted it to go. So just want to tuck it under my grass. Oh, well, I guess I could just do it that way. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do it like this. There we go. I want this piece over just a little bit more. There we go. I think the bottom of this doesn't have adhesive. Oopsie. So I want this to have some good adhesive. There we go. Okay. Stick that back on, just so we have a little bit of grass for our bunny to sit in. There we go. And then we're going to stamp our bunny, stamp our chick, and die cut them out. So let's go ahead and grab my mat. We'll stamp our little bunny, and he can sit right here. He's so cute. He's so cute. Now, the bunny I chose is the one, this bunny right here. This bunny is a smaller, I want to say, footprint than this one, because this one is going to sit outside the circle because of that ear up. So if I look at this, it's just a little bit, but it's a little bit too much. So we are going to stamp this bunny. We're going to stamp everything at once. And we'll get that guy. There we go. I'm going to stamp our little bunny. So cute. And then I'm going to stamp the carrot and my little chick. Let's get that off there. There we go. Stamp my bunny and my little chick, because then I can run all three through at the same time once we color them. So we'll give them a little bit of color. Oh, I forgot the green again. Can you grab the green for me, love? And I have the orange. I just forgot the Shy Shamrock. All right, so let's just color this guy. Let me use the other end. You know, when we had free shipping, I think it was free shipping or 10% something I ordered more of these Stampin' Blends. And so what I've been doing is when this end gets kind of mushy, I cut it off. So now this end, if I leave the cap off, I'll remember, oh yeah, that's not the one I want to use. So, and then we'll use our little Shy Shamrock for our little carrot. That's that. And our little chick. Same thing with that one. I need to leave the cap off, get my new ones out because I do have just really nice new ones, which I love. All right, just color our little chick. Not a lot of coloring on any of this. Super, super quick. All right, so there's our chick. Hey, chickie. Probably could have been a little bit brighter yellow, but I went the lighter of the Daffodil Delight. And I just need a little bit of orange for his nose or beak. There we go. And our rabbit, I'm going to use the Pretty in Pink. I tend to start with the light color because then if it's too light, I can go over it again. Add some cheeks here. But if it's too dark, it's a little bit harder. I mean, you could use the ink remover. Okay, so that's all we're going to color on them. And we're going to go ahead and die cut these. I'm going to use my little one because it's a little more portable. All right, so let's get this. We'll get our dies, we'll tape them down, and we'll zip, zip, zoom. But where are the dies? Did I leave them over there, Love Bug? My Easter dies. Poor Dave. He always gets a workout, you know? Oh, I got him. Thanks. It's a good thing he loves me. That's all I'm going to say. Good thing. Okay, so we'll take our carrot and stick this guy on here and tape it down. We will get our, which bunny is it? This one, I believe. Put our bunny here and tape it down. And I can't really use my little squish the bug method because, you know, when you have more than one, it just doesn't work. And I'm going to grab one more piece. And for our little chickie, he's right here. And stick him down. Then we'll finish our card's going to look so cute. Not quite finished, but we'll put these on. Up a little higher. He's good. All right. There are our dies. Perfect. Run these through. Let's not lose our grass. So let's go ahead and run these through. I'll have my three little guys. Like this. My three little pieces that I need or I want to use for my card. I'm backwards for me. I like to turn this with my right hand. So, but since they're all taped down, no problem. No problema. There we go. Perfect. It's out so you can see them come out. Woohoo! I love dies. I was going to do a different bunny. I'm like, oh, he has to be fussy cut. No, I'm going to use this one. I don't want a fussy cut. All right, so there's all our pieces. There's our little carrot. Just pop that out through there. Awesome. All right, so we've got these, we've got that. Let's just put these dies where they go, at least in the container, right? So we don't lose them. I will drop them in there, at least in the pouch. There we go. And we've got our dies. Okay, now let's come back to our little card here. And do we want to stick him in the grass? I think I'm just going to put him right on top of the grass. And I was thinking if I can pop him up. I think so. I was debating whether popping him up will ruin the spinning mechanism, but I do not think so. So let's go ahead and give him a little pop. This. Such a fun little Easter card. Yep, that's still not touching that edge there, so I think I am okay. Pull him down just, I guess, yeah. Okay, so that's one side. Cute. So cute. Now the other side, let's put some more grass on. I'm going to use a taller grass because I'm just going to put the chick and the carrot in the taller grass. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to layer this behind it. Give us a little bit more grass because he's pretty short. No offense, but he's kind of short. So this one I can just snip off the back. Like that. There we go. All right. Stick this guy on this side. Like that. Great, great, great. And our little chick. So one time I did this and I thought it was really cute. Either we can have him holding the carrot, or I thought it was kind of funny with him standing on top of the carrot. Dave, do you have a little preference there? Any ideas?
Yep, I think standing on it.
I know, isn't that funny? And I die cut this a little bit far over, so I'm just going to trim off that little bit too much white. Okay, I thought it was really funny with him standing on it too, especially he's not the one that's going to eat the carrot. The other one is. So let's just kind of tuck this in here like
Our
that.
chickens eat carrots.
Oh yeah, I suppose. The bunny, oh yeah, I guess they do. Yeah, they do, but it's kind of funny because you'd think the bunny would have the carrot. But
Exactly.
instead, he has it. And we'll just stand him on there. All right, I think he needs to be a little lower so that ear doesn't show. So we're just going to peel that up a little bit, and then we'll be ready to, I'm just going to use regular glue because there's paper on this now, so it's not sticky. So get some glue on there. We'll move him down a little bit so his ear isn't hanging off the edge, because I didn't think about the other side. We don't want to see his ear. All right, I'm going to let that dry, and then we'll test out the spinner because it's really fun. But we'll let him dry. I'm going to set a block on there, let that dry, while we stamp our sentiment. So I am going to use, I have not used these in a while, and I forgot how much I like them. These are the Nested Essential dies, and I die cut the smallest of this shape. What shape is that? Hexagon?
No, polygon.
Well, I know it's a polygon, but I think it's a hexagon. Anyway, hex. Anyway, doesn't matter. In this set, we have Happy Easter, and I thought, well, that's perfect. So I'm going to stamp that in Shy Shamrock, because that's our kind of our main color there. And I don't see my mat. It is here because I saw it earlier, but that's okay. We'll just get this guy on. No problem. No problem. All right, so stamp that right in the middle there. Happy Easter. Awesome. And then we're going to do something kind of fun with our twine and our ribbon. So we've got some ribbon that comes with the Easter Joy kit, which is this. Should clear off my space a little bit so you don't have so much visual. There we go. All right. So I'm going to use just a little piece of this ribbon, and I just grabbed an old punch that I happen to have. This one is a rectangle. You can use anything, any hole punch. I'm just going to use this one right here and punch a little hole right there, like that. And then I'm going to
I miss the handheld punches.
Yeah, I like them. They do have a smaller one, kind of similar, but it's the little punches.
Little whale tail.
Yeah, they don't call them whale tails anymore because they're not really whale tails, but because they're the new flat ones. I'm just going to thread that through like that. And then I'm going to tie a little piece of white twine. And this is the Baker's Essential twine. So it comes in many colors.
5.
5 colors. Yep. 5 different colors.
5 neutral colors.
So I am going to just tie this like this. A little tie right there. And I'm going to make a knot, and then I'm going to make a bow. Because I think these in a knot don't look very attractive because it's not like a ribbon that will hold its shape. So I'm just going to make that into a knot. And now I can tie a little bow, and it's going to be oh so lovely. And by then our glue is dried, and we can try our little, there we go. Perfect. And we'll just cut off a little bit of that. It's cute. I think it's really cute because it's kind of fun to use multiple
What do you think, friends?
ribbons. Are they being so quiet?
So quiet.
All right. And this, oops, I guess I need to cut, I should cut these two. That's a little bit long, I think. And I'm going to pop that up right there. Look how cute it is. We haven't even spun it yet. That's the fun part. How was your Monday? Let me ask that. How was Monday for you? Did you have off? I know Dave had off today. I had professional development, which is just fine because that gives us time. And sometimes we're at the high school, but I like when we're just at our own school because then we can 15 minutes, you can run back and do something. And okay. You ready? Ready for our spinner? So so before what? Wind it up.
Wind it up.
Yep. So you wind it up. Get my finger out of the middle there. Wind as much as you want to. Then when you close it, ooh, you can see I wound it a little too much because based on where my card is. But so there it is. Oh, how cute. I got this Easter card from Lisa. What?
Spin, spin.
How fun is that? How fun is that? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that is my first spinner card that I want to show you. And then I'll show you one other one that's a little bit simpler, maybe. Not as much die cutting, I guess. Do you have something for us, Dave?
Of course.
Of course.
Because this Saturday is Card Cafe. Card Cafe being our in-person event that happens in the Minnetonka studio. Go to thestamperstudio.com, scroll on down, and you can go and register for Card Cafe. As I said, Saturday, February 21st, 10 a.m., you get to come choose 5 designs, make 2 of each of those cards, and walk away with 10 amazing, beautiful cards. Great fun time will be had by all, happening this Saturday in the Minnetonka studio, Card Cafe.
We might not have quite as much fun because Mary Jo isn't going to be here, but that's okay. I think we'll still have quite a bit of fun.
Mary Jo, is like 50 degrees today.
Yeah, it was nice today. All right. The next card I am going to make, I'm going to use some new products that I have not used before. This is the mixed up patterns. Dave, did you find where
those are in the new mini catalog?
Okay, new mini. I wasn't sure, but I really like this pretty blue.
Both items are.
Both items are. So look at these, just different patterns that you can use. Strawberry Slush and Secret Sea, Daffodil Delight, or it's probably Darling Duckling, I would guess, but I like it. It looks like daffodil. It's nice and bright. Got like a tree pattern here. Zigzaggy, just some patterns, and I kind of like that polka dots, like little sunshines, these and these flowers. So super fun. And did these also come from there, love?
They did.
So this is also from the new mini catalog. Did you say? Yeah, the new mini catalog. The spring mini catalog.
Not so new at this point, but
I know that's why I was like, new, not so new. So this is called Softest Spring Mix. You get 2 of these sheets, and they are like little foamy.
They're puffy.
Yeah, little puffy dots. That's probably what they're called, right? Puffy.
They are.
They're called puffy. Oh yeah, puffy stickers. So we're going to use a little bird. I think he would look very cute. And we're going to use that really fun paper, this blue paper, which is in Balmy Blue, which I kind of just want to check. I'm going to go with Balmy Blue. What does it say there? Yep, Balmy Blue, first color. Yay. Yay, me. So this one, so those are some of the pieces we're going to use. This one I'm going to layer on the white. So this is 3 3/4 by 5, and it's going to go on here. Now, I do not think my die can die cut through all of that. That's 3 layers. I'm not going to try that. But what I am going to do is, again, put a little tape up here and stick that on like that. Okay. And we're going to use the arched dies. Everyday arches. I love these. I think they're so fun. I think I already pulled out the 2 I wanted. They're just so fun. I guess since they're not all neat and tidy, I can't really tell you which one, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using numbers 6 and 7 from the biggest to the smallest. 6, 7. I really said it. There we go. Okay. So these are going to have like a little window right here, and that's going to be my spinner, this one. So let's go ahead. I think I can use, no, I cannot. I have to use the big one again because I can't use the small one because I can't get the whole card through the small one. That does not work.
Nope.
Nope. All right, there are 2 layers here. Nope, here we go. All righty. I'm going to do that. This is
Sorry, Mary
just
Jo, no jet.
adhered a little bit at the top. Not sure what we're talking about, but that's okay. And I want my bigger window because my little one is going to be the one that's going to spin. So let's do our bigger window. I'm going to put a little phrase on the bottom using a different shape than I did last time. Here is my plate. Is it straight? Looks straight to me. Okay, this time I will squish the bug because I only have that to cut through. Okay, then let's set this on this side. We are going to take this shape, and this we can use, the top one we can use for something else because I did not glue that on. So this piece is actually right there. Oh, I guess I glued a little bit of it on, but so this we can use for something else. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to die cut through this paper. So again, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue up here on the top. I'm going to do 3 little spots. And actually, probably don't need to put the glue on. But
Couldn't you go ahead and adhere it? Is there a reason not to?
yeah, because that's where the string goes.
Oh, right, right.
But I'm just going to use a light pencil there so I can see where my smaller die needs to go. So this is going to go right inside there. Right inside there. That looks like, and I'm going to tape it on with my tape because this is important not to move, right? So let's stick that right there. And I actually probably need one more piece of balmy blue, love bug.
Balmy.
Balmy blue. And as soon as he gets that, we'll run through because we can die cut 2 at a time. So we will do that. All right. Oh, wait, do I have one? No, I do not. Okay. All right. So we'll cut those both out at the same time. We'll just stick another little piece under there because I want a piece for the back, for the front, and for the back, right? So let's go ahead and get that. There we go. I'll just come back. Pull that out. I'm going to set this on the floor. There we go. Okay, so we're all done die cutting. On the side. Here we are. All right, so here's our little window. We have 2 of them. I find when they're stitched, if you just move them a little bit, then you can get them apart a little bit easier. Okay, so did I do that wrong? I think I did it wrong. I'm sure I did it wrong because this one has to be the big one. The big one has to be in the card, not the little one. That's okay. I'll run it through again because you can't have the little one in the cardstock, right?
Yep.
That's okay. We can fix that. Easy enough. Yeah, I was thinking about the inside, but we're good. All right, so we will just use my little tape again and stick this on because it's going right on the pencil mark. Actually, that's why I made the pencil mark, so I would know right where that's going to go. I'm going to go right there. And maybe you could do 3. I don't know. I think it's worth a try, but for this, I'm going to just do 2 because I'm already here for one thing. Boop. There we go. All right. I'm going to come back because I put my plate on crooked, so I'm like, there we go. Oh, this is good lifting weights with that thing. Okay. Here we go. The window as the arch, I think, is a really fun window. Okay, now we actually have one of these if we ever want to use that for something, as if I'm going to save it. I cannot. All right, we can put our fishing line, which I can adhere this, you're correct, because I'm going to put the fishing line between here and here.
Correct.
So yes, I will adhere the rest of this. There we go. All right, so we'll adhere this whole thing on completely, and because this designer paper, the other designer paper I used was quite thick. The Easter Joy paper is really thick, but this one is just regular designer series paper, so it's not as thick. And therefore, you need a second layer. All right, let's get that right in there like that. Perfect. Okay. And now we're going to use, and this time I'm going to use fishing line, which you can't see, right? You can't see it even to put on. I can't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our tear and stick tape because we'll do that same thing. I'm going to go right in the middle and take that off. And then go ahead and, anybody commenting on anything?
Mary Jo laughed at the no jet available.
No jet. I don't understand.
She said if anyone wanted to send a jet, she
Oh,
could come to Card
oh.
Cafe.
Yes. Well, if anyone wants to send a jet, I'll just come to Arizona. All right. It was nice here today, though. All right. So we're going to anchor this, remember? Not getting,
Double layer.
yep, not getting too close to that top edge because we don't want to see. I wonder if I'm too close to the bottom edge. Nope. I don't want to see. We don't want to see this tape. What did you say, Dave?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think the wow factor on these is really cool.
Yep.
So I've got that anchored in there. I'm pretty confident about that. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this little edge. I just don't want it hanging out there. All right. Now we put it on the bottom. Same thing. I'm going to trim it a little bit. Get rid of that. Fish line is so awkward to me because you can't see
slippery.
it. I can't see it. All right. There's one. And there's two. It is slippery. And then we will wrap it back around and do it one more time. There we go. There's one. And there's, oh, that didn't stick down. Pull the whole thing off. Two. There we are. That is a little loose, so I'm going to pull it here. Make sure I get it tight. Wrap that back up around here, like that. And don't cut the main one. And cover that up one more time. There we go. All right. Our mechanism is made. Love it. There we are. Okay. I already had cut out two of these little dies. Let's go ahead and put this on first so that everything is secure. Because, you know, we've got adhesive on here that's open, like an open wound or something. I don't know. I don't want anything to get stuck to it. I don't want anything to ruin my fish line. So one thing fun today, I got to play pickleball this morning because our meetings didn't start till 8, and that means I can play pickleball, which is very fun. All right, let's go ahead and stick this on here, just like that. Lines right up, perfect. So isn't this paper so pretty? I just think that's really fun. All right, there's our mechanism. So now we're going to attach this and attach the back. And I am going to, this time, because I'm going to use these little puffy dies or puffy stickers. They're a little bit heavier, I think, than just the paper. So I am going to use this to make it sure that I've got it solid. There we go. And pull that off.
I would put a piece right down the middle for your fish line.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking
too.
about that. I will do that too. I thought about that, and then I thought about one at the bottom, but yes. There we go. There's that one's off. And you noticed I just crinkled that. It doesn't matter because it's adhesive and it's going to lay flat. So you just kind of, well, except for that, you just kind of twist it around. I don't feel a need to cut it. I do want that on solid so that it will stay. And we'll get all that off. All right. I don't think I need one across the bottom. I think I'm good.
Yep.
All right. So this is going to center right in here like that. Get that bottom straight. Awesome. And I'm going to put this one right on top like that. Very cute. Okay. Now we are ready to grab our puffy dies. And I wanted to use that bird, this one with the blue and the little bit of yellow. You know what? I had totally forgotten, but it's okay. I was going to, totally forgot. I was going to use yellow in the middle because he's yellow, but we're kind of committed now. So
We're here.
we're here. Yep. I'm just going to do that. And then up here, we'll stamp Hello Spring. So that's on one side. I did die cut some vellum. I'm not going to use it, but I was wondering if I don't know, I was just thinking about vellum and windows and whatnot. Okay, so that's there, and we'll do the Hello Spring there. And then on this side, maybe the flower or butterfly. What do you think?
I think the yellow butterfly.
Yellow butterfly. Probably need a little bit more than just that.
Maybe we want to.
Maybe a green. Oh, how about that one? That's pretty. Oh, I like these. I like Buffy. Oh, I don't like that though.
Nope.
Maybe the flower.
Or a second butterfly.
Or a second butterfly. I like that idea too. So many choices. Yep, I like the second butterfly.
Yep.
Great. I'm going to put my white inside here because I can. I'm all done with everything. Make sure both sides are clean. Because, if there's one side that has a smudge, that side goes down. There's that. So cute. All right. I'm going to stamp my little Happy Spring. And then we will, and the Happy Spring comes from our little Easter dies. I just think it is the cutest little Happy Spring. Hello Spring, excuse me. Hello Spring. Isn't that so fun? I love the little script. It's just cute. So we'll do our little. What's that?
It whispers. It doesn't shout.
No, it whispers. Shh.
Happy Spring.
Do our little Hello Spring.
Hello Spring.
And I have a carrot stuck to Hello Spring. I don't want a carrot, just the Hello Spring. And I am actually going to just stamp that on a little piece of white. And then we'll just stick it on our little bird is saying it. Hello Spring. All the way up at the top there. Cute. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I was going to cut it, but I don't want to cut it. So I'm just going to do a little like that. It's fine. And I'm going to cut this end off like that. And cut this one maybe straight like that. And we'll just do a little Hello Spring right there. And I'm not going to pop that up.
Nope.
Just going to stick it flat down. We've got enough puffy. There we go. All right. Hello Spring. I think I'm going to do straight. Cute. And I did bring over, because I was thinking of yellow, I thought we could use some yellow of these. What are they called? Rainbow backed adhesive. I have a couple yellow. I've obviously combined a couple packets. So I'm going to put a yellow up here and another yellow over here. Actually, I'm going to put yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to use this one. It's Pool Party, but maybe this one. I'm going to do another big one on the bottom down here. This one is, I don't remember. Sorry. But I'm going to move these around. Of course, why would I ever just stick them down one time when I can pick them up and move them all over the place? There we go. All right. That's all right. Okay, should we spin? Let's get these out of the way and we'll spin and see what's happening here. All right. Look how cute that is. Come on. The butterflies aren't going to say anything. They're just going to be there. They're just there.
Butterflies don't speak.
Maybe not to you, but all right, here we go. Ready? Oh,
Can you move it over a little bit?
Look how fun. I've got this fun spring card and super fun. Yeah. And then on this one, I was going to put a couple little gems. So I'm going to go back and grab that. He can have just a few little gems. Everybody needs a little sparkle, right? We just need a little bling bling. So I'm going to stick some, like one there. I like doing the threes, if you haven't noticed that, on the outside of the main image, just to give a little sparkle. So there we go. What do you guys think? They're so fun.
So fun.
So fun. And this is so cute. I love the paper. I love the puffy things. So lots and lots of fun things. So that's what I have for you is our little fun Easter, and spring. I love spring. It's coming. I can feel it. It's coming. But our little spinner cards. I hope. No, I did not. Oh, no. Did you mention free shipping the 18th and 20th? Oh, no, I did not see that. So 18th and 20th. Oh, that's Wednesday through Friday. 18, 19, 20, right? Wednesday through Friday. Oh, thank you, Diane. So Wednesday through Friday, free shipping on $75 or more. The great thing is if you haven't ordered this month and you have some of those $5 gift certificates from last month, you could use them on that too. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Diane. I love that. All right, friends, have a great week. Have a really nice week. It's already Monday. It's only Monday. Have a great week. I will see you on Saturday. So until then, happy stamping, friends.
Hey there, makers, gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps, and snips. We're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips. From fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.